Hi, Facebookers. So I am actually doing this video, and it's about my 10-week visit to the OBG. And this is actually my first visit at the OBG since pregnancy and since being graduated from the fertility center. So if you guys want to find out more about my experience, please stay tuned. All right, so thanks for continuing to watch. And like I mentioned earlier, that this video is about my 10-week visit at the OBGYN. I met with my midwife, and this is actually my first visit here because after being graduated from the fertility clinic, I actually started to go, I was transferred over or kicked out to go to the OBGYN. So it's a great feeling. And this visit was a lot different than the fertility clinic. First of all, when I first got there, I had to do a urine sample, and I did a lot of blood work. So, and that's probably because it's my initial visit. I'm not sure how it is going to be in my next visit, which will be in 2 weeks at 12 weeks, where I'm actually going to do a genetic test because I'm at that age. I think I'm in that geriatric age group because I'm at 35. So yeah, but it's not a problem with me. I'm super excited about being pregnant and having this baby. So I don't care what kind of category they categorize me in. So nonetheless. But also what concerned me at this visit is that the midwife mentioned that my urine sample also had protein in it. And I've never been told that anything about protein in any of my urine samples that I've ever taken before. So she asked me if I had kidney problems, of which I've never had kidney problems. And I asked her if that's a concern or what's going on. She said, well, we're going to run blood tests and see if there's something more significant to it. So I did do the blood test, and I received the results later, which was like a day later, and everything was in normal range and everything was fine. So I also did mention to the midwife that I had low blood pressure, and my doctor, I went to my regular general practitioner, and I had low blood pressure. It was like around, I think, either 80 or 70 over 50 or something like that, something really low. I generally have low blood pressure. However, this was lower than my normal low. And so he was a bit concerned and said I should probably start increasing my salt intake, just eat like, salty snacks such as pretzels or so forth. And so I started doing that. However, I did not increase my water intake, which could lead to dehydration. And I've been told that dehydration can have some kind of concentration of protein in it. So it could be caused to that could be the reason why there was a protein in my urine. However, I've now kind of monitored both because I'm also increasing my water intake because it's here in the south. It's the summertime, and so it gets really hot out here. So I just have to be more careful with that, balancing the salt and also the water. So that's basically it. And met with the midwife. She was great. She did a physical on me. She did for STDs. She did lab work. I went and got blood work drawn. She did a pelvic exam. She did also breast exam. And that was basically it. And I also actually did an ultrasound, and so I was able to see the baby, which is amazing because she's grown so much that it's different from what I saw in the prior ultrasound scans, where they actually look like a human being. And so the baby was actually moving and waving his or her hand. It was so cool. I was so amazed at it. So I also have a video of that as well that I will show to you guys as well. And I was able to hear the baby's heartbeat, which is also good. And the baby looks big, looks big, looks healthy, everything looks great. And so I think I'm not high risk. She said she's not categorizing me as high risk, even though I am at the age of 35. So, but she said, nonetheless, she said, I'm not going to be considered high risk because the baby's growing so well and I'm doing so well and everything's going so well. So, you know, it's a blessing, and I just keep on praising and thanking God, because this is a miracle child that, you know, only God, He knows our plans, and His ways are way much better than our ways, and He does stuff so, you know, wonderfully that it blows our mind. It blew my mind, you know. So I'm excited, and, you know, I believe that God, who started this within me, is able to complete it, and that I'm going to have a healthy pregnancy, healthy 9 months, or actually less than 9 months now. And so I'm looking forward to getting out of this first trimester into my second trimester. And also, actually, my next appointment with the OBG will be in 2 weeks when I do the genetic testing, because I'm at 35, and so they're going to run genetic testing. And I'll also find out the gender of the baby, so that would be great. I'm hoping, you know, I want a healthy baby regardless of whatever gender it is, but I would love to have a little girl. That would be that would be so sweet. I would love to have a little girl. My husband, on the other hand, he wants a boy. But nonetheless, we're happy with regardless, because we just want a healthy baby. I think my mom thinks it's a boy, and so does my sister. Nonetheless, everybody else thinks it's a boy. And I'm just like, you know, God gives me the desires of my heart. So anyway, I would love to have a little girl, but regardless, whatever the situation is, I'm just grateful, and I just want a healthy child. And so I'm going to come back, and I think this is my longest video ever. I mean, the longest video since I started going, since I did my pregnancy one. So, but nonetheless, I'm excited about it. The baby's healthy. I go back in 2 more weeks. I'll upload that video and the results of what's going on, and I'll be able to reveal what the gender is. So if you guys want to watch, excuse me, if you guys want to watch, and I'm sorry, whew, I get this kind of gassy because, you know, I chalk it up to being pregnant. So, or because maybe I'm talking for such a long time. But yeah, if you guys want to watch the rest of the video with my ultrasound, I'm going to post that with this video as well towards the end. And I don't think I mentioned any symptoms, but this past week, like since between my 9th and 10th week, it was a lot. I mean, I've went through where I was nauseated the whole entire day. I would come in waves of nausea. From I wake up, within probably about 2 hours after being up, I feel it. The nausea comes on, and it's not nice. I have to go back and lay down, because it's not only the nausea, it's like a heat comes over me, and so I feel this kind of heat comes over me, and I just have to lay down because I feel dizzy and I feel tired. And so I think they say that this is between your 9th and 10th week or so. It's when the most increase of your hormones of the ACG, and so and that's probably why I feel this way. But however, after the peak, this is where it actually peaks, and afterwards it will get better, especially towards the end of this trimester. So I'm looking forward to that. However, besides that, you know, everything else is great. The baby's great, and I'm just grateful to be pregnant and just having this miracle child. So you guys continue to pray for us as we continue this journey, and I will continue to post as I go along. So thank you guys for watching so much. Bye.
And that could be a hand there. Oh, now he's moving.
Oh my gosh, he's moving.
Or she's moving.
Oh my goodness.
Waving.
Oh my goodness.
You can almost see fingers.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Yeah, sure enough is moving.
He's got a hand to his face. Did you see that, or her face?
Yes, I can see.
I'm trying to get the biggest picture I can here, and I just don't. Oh, that little arm over there, look at that.